Well, you guys may already know who makes up this band, but the song that I'm recommending tonight to listen to is the title track from an album called Hot Streak from a band known as the Winery Dogs.
Oh, God.
And
they're fucking cool.
I just want you guys to just remember as you're listening to this that I've said, and I think, that there just may be a little bit of a comedy angle to this where, in addition to just being a great song, that they're paying a little bit of tribute to an old Saturday Night Live video where Eddie Murphy did James Brown Around the Hot Tub. So just listen to it and tell me if you get that reference by the time it's done.
All right. This is Hot Streak.
Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Are you going to stay on the line or you want to call back? Or?
I'll stay on the line and then we'll talk whenever you're ready.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Sounds like
Fucking brutal.
shit, I don't know.
Gross thing.
Gonna say Steve Vai, but
It's Richie Kotzen who did it.
oh, damn. What a singer. Who's that?
Billy.
I love his voice.
That's amazing.
That's fucking badass.
Wow.
Wow.
Mike Porgon on drums.
Yep.
God, listen how tight that is. You can tell they're all virtuosos.
Yeah, this is like fucking ridiculous. But you know what I like about it? I mean, I don't want to talk over it.
What is this? Who goes into something like that?
It's funk. It's got some groove to it.
Very.
Even though it's like ripping.
It's ripping and groovy.
It's like Dream Theater, but it's not. You know what I mean?
You're setting up
It's
something
like a
here.
blues tune in a way. Listen to that vocalist. Who is this?
I don't know.
Winery Dogs.
No, I mean the vocalist.
Wait.
We gotta talk to Dave.
What? It was like a chorus with a lead in it. What the fuck is this? Okay, there's something else up.
Yeah.
I love it. Get back.
Yeah, I think what you're saying, Dave. Dude. They're just fucking with it.
Because they can.
It's like, here, fuck you.
Sounds like something Dave would write.
What time is that?
Goes to the part like that.
I don't know, but I don't know what. My brain is exploding right now.
It sounds like a time change, but it's not. That's like there it is again. It's like they're setting up a chorus, but they go into a lead.
Dude.
Here comes the chorus. What the fuck?
Who's that fucking drummer?
Here you go. Hot streak.
He's just like he's.
I know I'm on a hot streak. Yeah, I'm on a hot streak.
Ribbon.
I'm on a hot streak.
Oh, you hear that one?
Paul Gilbert? No.
No, it's Richie Kotzen. I hope.
Is it?
I'm thinking.
Oh, that's why. Is it Richie Kotzen? He's more of a blues.
I don't know. I thought it was Richie Kotzen, so. Unless they got another guitar player, but I know it sounds like Mr. Big. Oh my goodness! You fucking hear that? That's hard to do without a pick. Here comes the chorus lead. No, I was wrong. Of course I was.
I have a few comments to make.
It sounds 70s, like Lalo Schifrin-ish. It's got like the fucking, Mission Impossible kind of shit going. Lalo Schifrin. He wrote all those old Clint Eastwood movies and Mission Impossible and all that shit.
I don't think it's gonna end. Hot streak, come on, play me what's your hand. Hot streak.
Come and play me with your hand. That's cool. You could be playing cards, you know. Listen to this shit. It's a keyboard with him. That's fucked up. Wow, look at it flange on it. Oh my God, so cool. I don't know where the one is. It's like,
That's Billy Sheehan.
I got a few comments. Should have wrote them down.
Wow, they asked Trevor Rabin for a second.
I'm on a hot streak, baby. Hot streak.
Wow.
Is that it?
That's got to be so gated at the end. Okay, Dave.
Yeah, Richie Kotzen is
I was right.
Richie
singer
Kotzen.
and the singer,
Richie
singer
sings.
and
Oh my-
guitar player, and he's really
shit.
kind of the primary visionary of the band.
Okay.
But the other guys are very influential and instrumental in putting these.
Who else is in the band?
Richie Kotzen, it's the drummer for Dream
Wait, hang
Theater,
on.
and Billy Sheehan.
It's
Go
a
ahead,
three.
Mark.
Oh,
It's a
Billy
three.
Sheehan.
It's a three-piece, right?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Yeah, Billy
I saw them
Sheehan.
at
I've heard of the Winery Dogs, and I know.
I saw them at the Culture Room.
Mike
Believe it or not, I was
Portnoy.
5 feet away.
Right off the bat, I love the fact, and I don't know Richie Kotzen that well. I never followed him that much.
Oh, he's amazing.
But he's more of a bluesier guy.
Not really.
No,
He doesn't
no?
use a pick
That's
either.
just my guess.
Never uses a pick.
But the whole sound of the band gave it
fucked
that
up.
kind of soulful feel, which I liked right off the bat. And then
Richie can play anything.
and it was just, it was awesome. And I also liked the fact that it was kind of commercial.
It was,
But then,
in a way.
here's what
But
goes wrong.
It's not that 70s
I mean,
funk.
it's my opinion. They're doing what they're doing, but I feel like they're just like overdoing it.
Okay,
It's like you
because-
got
well,
the point.
you
I
got-
get it. It's awesome.
Mike-
I mean, I'm looking at the song angle of it.
Right.
Which is probably wrong because this is more of
No,
a jam
it's
band
not wrong.
with
It's what makes you
talented
feel that
musicians.
way.
It's like a jazz band.
Dave,
is
what do you
I'm
got to
trying
say to what
wait,
he...
wait, I'm
Okay,
almost done.
sorry.
It's like a jazz fusion band. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's definitely a fusion
But
jazz.
it had a commercial feel to it, and I just wanted it to go that way, and it just, I don't know. I feel like it's overkill, and it's just like, look at me shit.
No, I don't-
Although I love the guitar. The guitar work was great. I think the drummer was killing it for me.
That's the point of it, right?
Yeah.
So now let me give you the counterpoint of it.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
Do you guys remember when we were kids and there was always that opportunity in that book for us to try to show off our
Right.
artistic skills and try to draw that stupid
That's
mouth?
what it was all about back
And we-
then.
But
Okay, so trying to get us to draw that mouse is like trying to get those guys to play a unskinny bop.
Exactly.
Great
But
example.
look at the David Lee Roth band. That was a perfect
They
example.
have too much talent. They have too much canvas to cover
They
and
do.
to paint that they're not going to do that. And the thing is
But
that
less is
that's
more.
why bands like this are not everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
Because
They're mine.
the virtuosity
They're good.
is something that they need to let out. For example, to Mike's point, I have a similar kind of thought personally about Billy Sheehan because I think that Billy Sheehan has so much talent,
He does,
but I
dude.
don't think that he has to show it off every single time.
That's
Why
exactly
not?
what
There
I'm
is
saying.
a job that a bass
Oh,
player
we
is
know you're
supposed
good.
to do, and he kind of tries to do the job of a
Especially
bass
he's
player
like
and a
60,
guitar
70
player,
now.
and it doesn't always work. But when it does work, it
Yeah.
works amazingly.
Yeah.
It does.
I thought the David Lee Roth band was fantastic.
Well, look at the same thing.
absolutely.
Same
I mean,
guys.
that was
Except
controlled.
Steve Vai, still
They
Billy
were-
Sheehan.
They were like 4 or 5 minute songs. They were all fucking
Eat 'em and
amazing.
smile.
Hey, you
And
know,
they were
I got
all
a
hits.
counterpoint. I got a counterpoint.
Point
I'm
now.
sorry, were you done? Okay, listen. One time I was talking with Andy Mendez about this, and he said something really profound to me. These guys, you're right, both you guys are right. I agree with you. But wouldn't you like to be able to do that? Because when I told him, I was like, dude, I wish I was like could play like this. And I go, damn, listen to that. You think why would you do that? He goes, because he can.
Well, here's
Now wait a minute. There's a very fucking a good point here about that. If you're that skilled at this thing, and you can get other guys to get this idea portrayed on an instrument and be that proficient at it, and you can do that, wouldn't you do it?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. Is that a good counterpoint or
Yeah,
not?
I get
mean,
it. It's like saying
when you get to a certain
that's
point,
what this
in-
band is all about. But that song sounded almost like a commercial tune that I thought it could have been better if they just stopped playing so much.
It sounded like a fucking movie to me.
But that's
It sounded like a
just-
movie backtracking, and when some dude's walking down an alley and he starts running, and then from somebody. But in the 70s, for sure. That's
just
what
like
that
it.
sounded like.
It is about, imagery, and it is about flaunting it if you have it.
Right.
But the thing, to Mike's point about it feeling or sounding kind of commercial, well, number one, it was the title track of an album, second album for this band, and I don't think that the record companies or the distributors, whatever it happened to be in this case, that was putting up the money for them, wanted to put something out there that was just, again, I'll go back and say a bunch of unskinny bop,
That's a
tracks.
great example.
They wanted
I
to
wouldn't
hear
want
what
that.
these
I
guys
really
have to do
wouldn't.
because
Jeez.
it's market as it is. It's a cult following for bands that do this kind of stuff, just like it's a cult following
Exactly.
for the people who really love and get into dirty
where I'm
loops,
wrong.
because they're never going to cross over completely to the point that we're going to hear them in the same rotation as we hear,
Right.
Oh,
I don't know,
I'd like to, though. That'd be nice for
Akon
us.
or whoever
No.
it was that just played the Super Bowl. I don't know that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, that was a
Now
drum
listen.
machine with a poet. He needs to find a coffee
That was
shop.
Jay-Z production.
yeah.
But Dave's right. It's a cult following, and people look for that shit, and they do that shit because they can and all that. Then
Yeah,
I'm just
I think
thinking,
Andy made a good point with that because
I guess I get bored. Not bored. It's just all right. Come on.
I actually felt
Yeah, I
a bit.
mean,
I have to say this.
what-
I felt jealous when I hear something like Dream Theater or something. We've all played for so
I
long in
like
our
a good
bedrooms,
song.
getting good on a fretboard. What do you think of this, Dave? I'm thinking that, when I hear something like that, I'm like, God, that's so ridiculous. How do you get that good? And I thought I spent 8 hours a day when I had 8 hours a day, to get better on the thing. And I'm not anywhere near that good,
Yeah.
Well, let me address that by
Do so.
saying, okay, you have the virtuoso world where you have a band like Van Halen that really goes out there and touches a nerve with the basic rock listener that wants to hear For Those About to Rock, right up to Judas Priest,
Unskinny
Iron
Bob.
Maiden, for God's sakes, even the Fix. But the point is that
I love the Fix.
I listen to Dream Theater, and I tune out pretty quickly because
Yeah.
I don't like math rock. Math rock, I think too much as it is in my life.
What do they call it? What do they call it?
Math rock.
That's
That's what I used
Oh,
to call
really?
it.
That's
yeah.
a great.
But yeah, that's what it is. It's math rock. Dave,
We love you.
Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day and calling
Thanks,
us
pal.
on the show and enlightening us with your knowledge of
Your
music.
guru
and
knowledge.
Great taste.
Just in closing,
Sure.
I wanted to say it was important for me to bring in a power trio that had guitar as the focus after having done
Great example.
a listen that had a keyboard as the focus of a power
Yeah,
trio.
Thank you for calling in, man. We really appreciate it. Good hearing from you.
Good hearing from you, pal. Dave, we love you. You know that.
All right.
And thanks again.
Absolutely, and I love you guys too, man.
All right, brother.
Dave Rhodes,
buddy.
ladies and gentlemen.
The great
Definitely
Dave
the Dave
Rhodes.
Yeah, the master.
You'll be well.
All right.
Oh, yeah, you too.
I thought Dave was calling in.
That was perfect.